Hello, and welcome back to another episode of testing the holy skills. Today I will be testing the Sanctified Throw, which is
the tide rises.
this one. There is a holy trident in the target direction that causes damage, releases 2 secondary orbs on impact, and applies dazed. Gain purity in traits devastating. So from what I can see, decent skill chains, 2-second cooldowns should be fine. It has magical physical attack, so that's kinda not great, but devastating on it with 40 base damage, which is insanely low. For example, here we have 20 base damage, but it hits damage is 180 per hit, and it hits 20 times, so it's 3600 damage. And here we have 120 damage even if we count the secondary projectiles, so well, as I skill change it doesn't really matter, but as standard skill we will see how it will go. Probably not the best. So let's try. So yeah, it has devastating terrain, but on such skill with such low damage, it won't really matter that much. It's kinda wasted as well. So might be first holy skill that actually will need some changes, but we will see.
Analysis complete. Let's hunt.
Okay, got the dice, so I don't know, I'll start with Shattered. Honestly, I will be surprised if I will be able to kill Void King with this skill. But maybe. Okay, so it will spawn the orb every time it hits something, so that's pretty nice. We can spawn way more those secondary orbs than I expected. I thought that it's kinda like the speed arrow. Okay, so can banish this. Area effect probably won't do much for this skill, but might as well take it.
Full charge now. Alright, system check.
Okay, so I can already see that boss damage on the skill will be rough. Well, at least I can cast it a lot of times, so I can get some help from the artifact power, but as you can see, I think those secondary orbs actually are not hitting the... Like when you hit the Titan, those 2 orbs spawn, and I feel like though they are not hitting the target, the same target. So the skill basically has 40 base damage and hits once. Let me just take Ascension to... So yeah, I will go most likely only to the king and stop after killing the king. Unless the skill will suddenly get much better with all the negative effects, but we'll see. I have the doubts.
Shields up. Start. Extracting.
Yeah, those extra levels will help a little with the damage.
Powers. Light detected.
Okay. So I'll go for the exposed. Hopefully exposed. Well, it should help a lot because that's like 9 times more damage for 1 point.
Quickly
So
now.
that will allow me to
Engage enemy.
outscale the enemies a little bit.
This heated.
Okay,
Time to collect the
let's
Titan's blood.
try the damage now. Should be a little better than previous. Yeah, still pretty bad. Hopefully the exposed will make it bearable. For now I'll just wait until Ascension, and I can use Ascension to brute force the Titan.
Fire up the engines.
The other than skill chains, the skill is completely useless for anything else. Even as a dazed generator, honestly,
Success. Blood collected.
it won't apply that much.
I'm coming, Void King.
Okay, let's try the Radiance.
Sand is getting in my gears. Quickly now. Engage. The enemy.
320 damage on level 100. Yeah, I am not sure whether damage of this skill is typo or they actually meant to give it only 40 damage. But honestly, 400 would make more sense.
Alright, system check.
Okay, let's
It's
see.
hunting time.
With exposed it should be better, but is it good? And the answer is nope, it is not. It's not as bad as before, but it's still pretty bad. So yeah, I will only go to the king and
Fire up the engines.
leave after that. Because honestly I could already leave because I doubt the skill will get better. But I will try at least few more levels. I mean, king is around level 118 to 100.
Full charge now.
Yeah, so right now it is just on the border of me not needing the Ascension,
Data confirmed.
but it will only get worse from now. Well, actually, Radiance should be times 3 damage, and next cycle is only times 2 HP. So that will make it little better again. And now I go for the disoriented.
Machine mode activate. Testing a prototype. Let's rock.
Also the Radiance, actually the procs will add a lot of damage.
Alright, system check.
Okay, so this one should be better because I actually have Radiance helping me with damage. Yeah, Radiance not only gave me 3 times more damage from Fragility, but the Radiance itself is dealing more damage than this skill, so that helped.
Sense blood collected.
Disoriented,
I'm coming, Void King.
and now I can go kill the king.
Beginning termination protocol.
Okay, so
Executing
the
final
king will probably
override.
actually die in decent time. Thanks to the Radiance, and honestly I could get the Soulstone Sandstorms, that would also give me some extra damage. But I won't bother, or Electrified on cast, that would also help.
Access granted. Let's shut the whole thing down.
Okay, so let's see the damage on the king. Yeah, it's decent right now, but honestly it is mostly, yeah. Radiance already, wait, yeah, Radiance already has like 12 times more damage than this skill, so it's not really the damage from this skill, but from the Radiance. So technically I could go for a few more Titans, like maybe 2 more with this amount of damage, but it wouldn't be checking this skill, it would be checking how far can I get with Radiance only.
No! I am the king!
Yeah, but even with Radiance the damage isn't anything crazy.
Impossible! The king falls apart.
Be take anything, and yeah,
But worse may
honestly
come. Time to test my new
that will be
upgrades.
enough. So yeah, like I already said, the skill decent for skill chains, but even for skill chains, having magical and physical attack usually is make it worse. So not great for that either. 2-second cooldown is manageable, but could be better honestly. So yeah, devastating raid is pretty much useless on the skill. It can be decent source of days, but in, for example, void fields, it won't give you hard cap of 800 stacks from just this skill. But yeah, devastating. First of all, it is skill chains, so mostly skill chain support, so devastating won't be useful for that. But also with its laughable base damage, even if you consider it has devastating, so 3 times damage, 3 times 240, 120 base damage with 2-second cooldown. If you compare it to other skills, you will see that it is way weaker than other skills. So definitely first holy skill that will need some love. So that will be all for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.